Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call to order the Economic Development and Planning Committee. Is there anything that anybody would like to discuss at this time? We have one item on it as a resolution. We have two add-ons. The first resolution is a resolution appointing members to the County Planning Board. Do we have any discussion? We only have one change, I believe, in the appointments, and that's Mark Hoffman is being appointed to Legislative District Number 2, or as representative from that. If there's not any discussion, shall we move it to full board? Oh, we need a sponsor. Mr. Headwell, seconded by Mr. Sweet. All those in favor of moving it to full board? Aye. Okay, thank you.
Chair, if I could just, so we're going to need someone to backfill Mark's spot. So if any of you know of an alternate that wants to serve, you can bring up at the time. So convenient for you.
It could be from any district.
Could be from any district.
Okay, thank you, Chair. We also have two add-ons. First add-on is a resolution scheduling a public hearing at the old courthouse for the old courthouse rehabilitation program, Office of Homes and Community Renewal.
I'll sponsor.
Mr. Pep. Stan, second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Thank you. Next. Pardon? Any opposed? Abstained? Thank you, Counselor. All right. The next resolution is scheduling a public hearing for Montgomery County Agricultural Micro Enterprise Program, Office of Homes and Community Renewal, Economic Development and Planning. Do we have a sponsor? Mr. Sweet. Mr. Headwell. Is there any discussion? All those in favor of moving it to full board?
Aye.
Aye. Any nays? Any abstains?
The public hearing for both of those will be on June 27th.
Thank you. If there's nothing further to discuss, can I have a motion to adjourn? Mr. Dan, and Mr. Headwell seconded. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Meeting is adjourned at 6:05.
Sure. Next, right? 7 and late. We'll call the Health and Human Services Committee to order, 6:05. Do we have anyone that would like to speak? Hearing none, we will start with our resolutions. We have 3 of them. First one, a resolution amending the 2017 operating budget, line item correction for nurse coordinator's position, public health. Need a sponsor? Sponsor. Sponsored by Mr. Chairman.
Who's second?
Ann. Any discussion on this? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Anyone abstain? Okay, carried. The second one we have is a resolution accepting grant funds for the rabies program, public health. Sponsor? Sponsor. Chairman Diamond, second. Mr. Elizabeth Pep. Any discussion on this? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. And the third one is a resolution amending the 2017 operating budget and authorizing the county executive to sign an agreement, transportation program, social service, initiative program, social services.
I'll sponsor.
Second. Who second? Cal, any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? No. Okay. Anything else? Hearing none, have a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Sweet, second by Mr. Isbell. Okay. And we are done, 6:08.
Physical services, 6:09, start. Discussion?
Wait until 6:10. Physical services.
Public safety.
Public
Public
safety.
safety is next.
Public safety.
Yeah, it's public safety next.
Oh.
Yeah.
Way to go, Bob.
Joseph.
See, Cheryl, I thought you came.
Almost.
But we do have to wait till 6.
I gotta wait a minute.
Yep.
Are you that critical?
You know it.
The other three was only for the Russians, we're not invited.
1 minute. Actually, 2 minutes on my clock. There. 6:10. Okay, sorry, Dan. I would have let you stay over here.
Oh, these are, thank you. You know I appreciate it.
Brian, you look like you got summer fever over there.
I've got one on my lawn.
That's not summer fever. Sitting in the backyard is summer fever. Okay, I'd like to call Public Safety Committee meeting to order at about almost 6:10. And go ahead.
Wait till 6:10.
Okay. You are too official. Doesn't have a minute in, you know, it's hard to tell. I'm used to all the big jitters. What do you think? You tell me when now, okay?
Sure, the clock's on. It's only 6:08.
It's the wiring in the building.
It's got too much power.
Okay.
They change it all the time. And I just kind of.
That's the official clock. Yes,
Don't you right. Guys.
Yeah, very sad.
You got the best reflexes so far.
I'm glad that everybody, that's the record.
Yeah, we put it
Good. Then you make sure it's calibrated correctly.
and we see.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
My sister-in-law works for a
We'll have that
lawyer,
schedule.
she's a legal secretary.
That's
She goes,
good.
I want that pen.
It's a good one.
Typically, we'll
No,
wait
you gotta-
16.
You do, I mean, you do sign paper all day.
Rather than the video
You
camera.
got a willing assistant for Cheryl.
The pen was $1.
It's got a AAA battery or what?
I haven't even taken it apart, I want a double.
This is just like the one where I'm on.
I need you in our side.
Tony gives her a lot of credit. She opens up brand new-
7:33. 7:33. Get up.
Sort of like the school clocks, they move like this back and go forward.
My phone says 7:33. They're off.
Okay, my computer says 6:10.
That's exciting.
Okay, let's call the Public Safety Committee to order. All members are in attendance of the committee. Is there any discussion? Okay, and let's move on to resolutions. I think we have 2 resolutions tonight and a memo from the Sheriff's Office. The first resolution is for amending agreements with New York State Industries for the Disabled. And can I have a sponsor for that resolution? Legislator, I want to call you Brian, but I guess that's not, I've got to get used to saying the last name, okay? So, and is there a second? Mike, Mr. Beck, Legislator Mr. Beck, and, okay, and let's discuss that. Do we have anybody here to represent that, Cheryl? We have somebody there.
We don't, but as I told you this afternoon, it's an extension of the contract from June to December.
So we're running it
The
up.
money has been received, correct, Sean, this grant?
We're sorry that Matt is not in attendance tonight, so. What's that?
I'm guessing it has, yeah.
This is for the laser fiche,
Okay, yes,
and it's just extending the contract from June to December.
yeah.
Okay, is there any discussion of that? And no discussion, all in favor of moving it to full board? Anyone opposed to that? Okay, any abstentions? And we will move it to full board. On the second resolution, we have a resolution, again amending the 2017 operating budget. This is from the sheriff. I have he cannot attend the meeting. He provided the email that you have in front of you. I think everyone has that. What's that? Okay, yeah, I need a sponsor for that resolution. Okay, Dan and Legislator Patel. Okay, and let's. He has a email to us that we could not attend the meeting tonight, and this is the reasoning behind it. He just transferring funds from the 9/11 account. Sean, anything to say on that, or is that okay? Nothing to say. Is there any discussion on that? Bob, did you have a discussion or no? No. All right, then let's, shall we move that to full board? There's no net money coming out of operating funds for that. Okay, any abstentions? Anyone voting no? Okay, is there any other discussion tonight? For public safety, I guess Mike is going to make a request, I'm sorry, Legislator Pep is going to make a request on his finance committee meeting to get the sheriff there to discuss issues. Is that true, or?
Not tonight, I mean.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Okay, so he said he would attend that, so
Okay.
is there any other business? And let's adjourn at, I don't know, 6:16?
Motion 13.
What?
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn? I gotta get used to saying it, Brian, I'm sorry. First for Brian and second for Dan. Okay, very good. All in favor, we gotta vote on it. Okay, all opposed? Any abstentions? Adjourned. Sorry, we gotta get an official clock. You'll be fine.
Yeah, like 2
Wait a minute. Physical services, 6:17 start. Open for discussion. We have 5 resolutions tonight. And I'm going to start with the first one, I guess, since nobody's got any discussion. Resolution authorizing the county exec to enter into agreements, grass and brush control for county roads, 2017 and 2018. Any discussion?
Nice motion.
Okay.
Sponsor.
Okay.
Yep.
Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you for conducting that meeting with Commissioner Meade and the 2 highway superintendents. We heard from the highway superintendents and found that the 2 that we met with kept real detailed records of the costs for snow and ice removal and mowing of the lawns alongside the highways. And we got a commitment from the commissioner that he would work with the other superintendents to establish a consistent method of measuring what their costs were so that we could see when costs are increasing or not, and we would have some baseline measurements the next time a request comes in for any increase. So I just want to say thank you for the manner in which you conducted that and the results.
Thank you for attending also.
What townships were there?
Town of Amsterdam and right here. Town.
Okay, next item, next resolution.
Any other discussion?
Any other discussion? You take a vote?
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Okay. All right. Item number 2, resolution amending the 2017 operating budget, CHIPS, Consolidated Highway Improvement Program funds. It's an increase in revenue, $935,000.
I'll sponsor, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Sponsor in a second. Any discussion?
I'm sorry, who was second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Okay.
Chair, if I could, on this committee, it's Kelly, Hedwell, Jesse, Isabel. So those would be the people voting. Thank you.
Okay. All right, item number 3, resolution amending the 2017 operating budget for the Public Works. Need a sponsor? A discussion? A sponsor? Did you get that?
Everyone sweet?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It's a delayed here. Any opposed? Abstain? All right, item number 4, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign agreements, all necessary documentation to receive federal and state Marshall program. I'm not even sure what that is. For the public work.
I'll sponsor, Mr. Chair.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? All right, next item, resolution amending the 2017 operating budget, surplus equipment auction. Need a sponsor in a second?
So moved. A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Or any other discussion?
Did these are the court meetings, not which one before Mike Shelley? Yeah, okay, thanks.
Okay,
Motion to adjourn.
make a motion to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Okay, 6:22. Closed.
Okay, I have 6:20, but we're going to convene the Education and Government Committee meeting at 6:23. Voting members. Hedwell, Wilson, Pep, and Purtell. And we have one add-on this evening alongside the resolutions. Any legislators wish to be heard before anything on the committee? Before the committee, I mean to say. If not, we're going to be on to the agenda. First is a resolution confirming the appointment of a public health director made by the county executive. We have a sponsor in a second. Thank you. Any discussion here? All in favor?
Aye.
Are any opposed? Are there any abstentions? If not, we'll move it to the full legislature. Second is a resolution authorizing county executive to sign revised agreement, continuation of CLEO agreement between the County of Montgomery and the counties of Fulton and Schoharie.
I'll make a motion.
We have a sponsor and a second. Discussion here?
I'm sorry, who's second?
Hedwell. All in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Move to the full legislature. Resolution amending the 2017 operating budget to accept grant funding pursuant to the Municipal Consolidation and Efficiency Competition. We have a sponsor, Pep, and the second, Purtell. Any discussion here? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Motion's carried to the full legislature. Next is a resolution authorizing the county executive to execute agreements for the FMCC Allen House project. And a sponsor, Sweet, second, Hedwell. Discussion here? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Motion is carried to the full legislature. Next, a resolution authorizing county executive to execute change orders from the FMCC Student Union Project. We're all familiar with this. May I have a sponsor in a second? Okay, we got two. Any discussion here? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Motion's carried to the full legislature. Resolution authorizing Fulton Montgomery Community College to purchase certain computer equipment as part of the 2017 Technology Upgrades Project, Phase 2. Sponsored Mike Pep. Second, Brian Sweet. Any discussion here? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Motion's carried to the full legislature. Now, our add-on, does everyone have that?
Yes.
Is a resolution authorizing the clerk of the legislature to submit a home rule request for the New York State Senate and New York State Assembly. May I have a sponsor? Sweet, in a second. Hedwell. Discussion here? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed or abstentions? If not, the motion is carried to the full legislature. Chair would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'd like to.
Yes. Please.
Okay. Real quick. Montgomery County students and educator made of something stronger breakfast will be held this Friday morning, May 19th at the Winter Circle at 8:45. We have established this event to honor and recognize students and educators from our county and shine a spotlight on the strong work and ethics and strong character that students and educators from our county possess. The event is being held in honor of the accomplished teachers, and those in the senior class that have made a positive impact our county. It will aim to showcase some of the positive things we have going on in the county by highlighting some of the positive people who live and work here. All 5 school districts have worked with us to put together a terrific event and recognize 20 students and 5 teachers who are teachers who are truly made of something stronger. We have lined up the Recorder, the Gazette, the Time Warner, and hoping the Leader Herald. So we should have a good showing from the media. Time Warner will be doing a live interview at 7 o'clock that morning. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty positive event that we're going to be held there. Everyone is welcome to come. There is a $10 fee for breakfast to come, but I think it's well worth being there. I think at the moment we have like 60 between the students and parents, about 60 people and department chairs, chairman, coming so far. So we're hoping that the event will probably have about 75 to 100 people there. So we're looking forward.
Thank you so much. Anyone else? If not, we're back to our motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? If not, we're adjourned at 6:28.